to the exhibition launch of Art in the Cairo Genizah. We're having a very exciting week here. We're celebrating a digital festival, and the launch of the exhibition, The Art of the Cairo Genizah, is part of this. We're celebrating the transition of leadership because Dr. Ed Kessler, our founder director, after 23 years at the helm of the Institute, is now moving to a non-executive position. This exhibition was first conceived when we had 2 Turkish Erasmus interns here at the Institute. And one of them, Pinar Zararsız, is an art historian, and we were looking for a project to do together with her. So, an art historian going to an exhibition was the natural way, and we thought of something that Pinar and I could do together. And I'm a scholar of the Cairo Genizah, so we turned to the Cairo Genizah for inspiration. The images and drawings of the Cairo Genizah have never been studied properly by an art historian. Quite interestingly, they are folk artsy. They're not really sort of the beautiful drawings that you can find in other collections. So the only person who's really been interested in them previously is Brendel Lang, who's a member of the Jewish community here. And I used to work at the Cairo Genizah unit, and for years, whenever we found an interesting image in the collections, we actually showed it to Brendel, we gave her the class mark, and she collected them, which is actually a more difficult task than you can imagine, because no one else was keeping a full list of all these drawings and images. So Brendel was collecting them and was looking at them, but she's not an art historian, she's an interested community member, but she kept them safe for all of us. And when Pinar came here, the 2 met up, and together they chose images that would be suitable for this exhibition. But let us listen to Pinar now in her own words about curating the exhibition.
What could be said about these pieces, which are independent of each other, unrelated to each other, and it's hard to find much information about these pieces. Most of the pieces were made up of amateurly drawn visual decorations and drawings. How could I present these pieces as a whole out of unrelated pieces in an exhibition? So the story of the exhibition started with many questions and turned into an enjoyable research project. And as I discovered interesting clues while finding the story for each pieces. As an art historian, the passion of discovery that I felt to pursue what these images were about reminded me of the excitement scholars had while exploring the pieces in Ben Ezra synagogue. So I have to admit that this excitement was indescribable. I hope you will enjoy exploring this exhibition. I wish you a pleasant time.